to the Lord, who had appeared to him. From there he moved to the hill country on the east of Bethel and pitched his tent, with Babel to the west and Ai on the east. And there he built an altar to the Lord and called upon the name of the Lord. And Abraham journeyed on still towards the Nebib. Okay, Abram and Sarah in Egypt. Now this is sort of weird. You'll see what I mean when I get done reading. I explain it. Now there was a famine in the land, so Abram went down to Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was severe on the land. When he was about to enter Egypt, he said to Sarai, his wife, "I know that you are a beautiful woman in appearance, and when the Egyptians see you, they will say, 'This is his wife.' Then they will kill me, but they will let you live. Say you are my sister, that I may go well with that it may go well with me because of you, and that my life may be spared for your sake." When Abram entered Egypt, the Egyptians saw that the woman was very beautiful, and when the princes of Pharaoh saw her, they praised her to Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house, and for her sake he dealt well with Abram. And he had sheep, oxen, male donkeys, male servants, female donkeys, and camels. But the Lord afflicted Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. So Pharaoh called Abram and said, "What is this you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife? Why did you say, 'She is my sister,' so that I took her for my wife? Now then, here is your wife. Take her and go." And Pharaoh gave men orders concerning him, and they sent him away with his wife and all that he had. Now, let me get back up to the beginning. Now, I don't think I need to explain this too hard, but it's still interesting. So they go into Egypt. Abraham says, "Sarai, you're very beautiful. Okay, if we go into Egypt and I say, 'This is my wife,' the Egyptians will get jealous. They know if they kill me, you'll be single, so according to the law, they can marry you again. So I'm basically a target to be slain by someone crazy. So how about you say, 'You're my sister'?" So they go in, and she tells everybody that Abram is her brother, and that they're sister and brother. So Pharaoh says, "You're very beautiful. Why don't you come into my house?" and he tries to take her as his wife. Okay? And back in those days, any close relatives, if you were to take somebody as if you were to take a woman as a wife, their close relatives would get like some sort of gift or payment. In the case of Pharaoh, he gave him oxen, sheep, donkeys, male and female servants. Again, they're slaves. I know it's not pretty. The Bible's not a pretty book sometimes. And so God sees this, and God's like, well, wait a minute. This is Abram's wife. How dare you, Pharaoh? I will strike you down. And so Pharaoh's like, get away from me. And he's like, here, take everything I gave you and just get your wife and you out of my country. Now, what's interesting about this is, why didn't the Lord afflict Abram too? I believe it's basically because, remember how he said, I will make out of you a many of a great nation, and I will make your name blessed. He's basically showing Abram that he's like chosen by God. That, even though you did this, I'm still going to give you more than what you ever could think to have, if you follow me, if that makes sense. And so that's basically the whole gist of it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and now let's say a prayer. Dear Lord, I hope people learned a lot, and that they got some interesting views on the Bible. That it's not always pretty, but it's your word, and it's interesting to learn, and that it's true, Lord. That it gives your truth of events. And just keep everybody safe, and may everybody just come back for the next part, and may you just bless people and keep them safe, and keep the world still turning, Lord. And pray, thank you for another day. Amen. Alright, guys. Let's see. Alright, bye.